record on this computer. Ayan. Pwede kayong mag-open ng camera if you want so that kapag nakita niyo yung sarili niyo sa YouTube, perfect na. Go. For today, I really want your participation for today's session. And first and foremost, I want you to get a sheet of paper and a ball pen. Any kind of paper, any kind of paper. Pwede naman pong ano lang, scratch paper. Pwede naman, bakit yung scratch paper? No. Maingay na yung klase ako. Baka ikaw. Pulbuan dyan sa bahay. Mga bata. Mga instructor, walang pulbo. Okay. Now, later on, we will be discussing the definitions of culture, arts, and education, and plural society. Now, I will just give you 3 minutes to prepare para sa ating KWL chart. Ayan. Yan po tayo. Yan po ang gagawin natin activity for today. This shall be sent in our Google Classroom. Siguro hanggang tomorrow ang deadline ito. Okay. Andiyan pa ba kayo?
Yes, sir.
Ayan, perfect. I'm checking lang ako. Later on, I will be checking the attendance. Sige. Now, on your paper, write this template, the KWL chart. Ibig sabihin ng KWL is know, what, or wonder, and learn. Ayan. Write the first topic. Our first topic is culture. So, bale, magpiprepare po kayo ng 4 charts for today. Kahit di masyadong dito lang sa scratch paper. Okay, 4 charts. Kasi meron po tayong 4 topics na pag-uusapan. Culture, arts, education, and plural society. Okay, 3 minutes. 3 again. Make a chart, KWL chart, na 4. 4 po nitong nakikita nyo sa screen. The KWL chart, first topic will be first, culture. Second, arts. Next, education. And next, plural society. Gawin lang po itong template na ito. First column, what I know. Second column, what I wonder. And third column, what I learned. Okay. Done? Is everybody done?
Not yet, sir.
Sige po, take your time. 2 minutes. Siyempre, mag-shoutout muna tayo dito habang ginagawa yan. Hello, Ma'am Althea, Jaimel de los Santos. Diyos ko ang mga apelido nito, mga pangmayyaman. Andrew B. sa Suluya. Kuya Andrew, good morning. Kaano-ano mo si Ma'am Eva? Sa Suluya. Kuya Andrew? Kuya Andrew? Andrew E? Are you there? Are you here? Are you everywhere? Kuya Andrew, ayan. Kaano-ano mo po si Ma'am Eva sa Suluya? Are you blood related? Do you know her?
Hindi ko po, sir, kilala.
Naghiraman lang kayo ng apelyido.
Hindi po.
Okay. Sige po. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Kuya Andre. Art? Oh, Kuya Art. Bongga ang apelyido. Kuya Christian. At Saisa. Kumusta, Saisa? Okay. Are you done? Okay. We must have a fast pace for this activity.
What's up? Yes.
Okay.
Wait.
Again, you will be creating 4 charts, for KWL charts. First topic, ang ilalagay po natin sa first chart natin is culture. Hindi tayo mag...
Pwede pong ulit.
Opo. Ito po, first is culture. Second po is arts. Third po is education. And fourth is plural society. Nakikita niyo po yung drawing kong Keme? One.
Opo, sir.
Ang pangit ng drawing ko. 3 and 4. Okay. Okay na ba? Now,
Opo, sir.
okay. Now, ay, paano na ba yun? Yan. Okay na yan. Tapos, ngayon po, in the first topic, culture, in your most comfortable language, in your own expression, in your own opinion, for you, what is culture? Define culture. What you know about culture. Ilalagay niyo po yun sa first column, sa K, sa first column, letter K. Okay. Parehas din po sa arts. Ano ang alam niyo sa arts? What you know. Okay. Parehas din po sa education. What do you know about education? What is your own idea about education? Support chart po, society na lang. Or plural society pa rin gusto yung anuhin, completuhin. What do you know about society or plural society? Ano lang ito, checking lang your personal idea and opinion about certain things, and you must know that opinions are never wrong. It's just to express your idea about something. Again, to repeat, in the chart, meron kayong ginawa na 4 charts, tama? First topic is culture. And then, first column, ano po ang alam ninyo about culture? Ano po naman sa second chart? What you know about arts? What is that you know about education? Sa third chart. And what is that what you know in plural society or society? Oh, almost perfect attendance tayo. 39 participants. Thank you so much. Ayan. I will just give you 2 minutes each. And then, mamaya, picturean nyo yung ginawa ninyo, send sa ating, may bibigyan akong assignment doon sa Google Classroom natin. Para makumpleto ang ating performance for today. Shout out tayo. Shout out tayo. Hello kay Ate Julie de los Santos. Ate Diana Paz. Magandang umaga. Thank you so much for coming over. Kuya F, Justin Sanchez. Ang gwapo siguro nito. Gwapo na ang pangalan. And Ate Iris Vivian Bulali. Taga Bakakay siguro. First district. I just don't know. Letter B. Next. Do you have any question? If you have questions with our activity. Sir, mahina po siya.
Ako po, sir.
Yes po. Yes, sir. Question?
Sorry.
Sir, mamaya po, pagkatapos po ng klase, saka po isisend yung ginawa, sir.
Sorry naman, hanggang tomorrow po yung deadline ko nito. Para sa mga yung mga wala pa po ngayon, and then yung other mga klaseng wala po dito ngayon, papanoorin lang ito sa YouTube at alam nila kung anong gagawin i-submit hanggang tomorrow. Para may chance din sila, di ba?
Opo. Okay, sir. Okay po, sir. Salamat po.
Okay, sige. Para nobody shall be left behind. Sir, wala, wala po ako sa bahay, kaya wala akong paper at ballpen. Okay, balikan niyo na lang ito later on. Ha, pero yung mga nandito na may paper at may may bahay, paper at saka papel, paper at saka papel at saka ballpen. O, gawin niyo na ito para hindi na kayo later on maabala. Okay? Sige. 41, bongga, bikain, perfect, sustain that energy. Again, ang gagawin niyo po sa first chart na ginawa po ninyo, the topic is culture, tama? Ano po ang gagawin natin? Isulat niyo lang po kung ano po ang nalalaman ninyo about culture. Sa second chart po na ginawa ninyo, the topic is all about arts. Ano naman po ang nalalaman niyo about arts? Okay. Sa education naman, ikatatlong chart na ginawa ninyo, ano naman po ang nalalaman niyo about education? Pwede po mag-Tagalog, mag-Bicol, mag-Rinconada, huwag lang mag-Chinese, huwag lang mag-Japanese. Ang hayat ko, yan, hindi ko nasay kasi hindi ko naman maiintindihan. Okay. Oh, nag-chat si President. Ano ang sinabi ni President? Tuesday morning prayer. Bongga talaga si President. Masyadong mahal ang Panginoon. And sa ika-apat, plural society. Okay. Sige. Siyempre, may next, ano po tayo, column. Ang next column po natin is what I wonder. Ano ang question na bumabagabag sa inyo first when it comes to culture? Ilagay yan sa first chart. Second, sa arts, education, and plural society. Ilalagay niyo yung mga tanong ninyo depende po sa topic sa second column ng chart na ginawa niyo. Okay? Intindihan? Again, the second question, the second column ng chart niyo is what I wonder. What I wonder, ano ang mga tanong na bumabagabag sa inyo kapag pinag-uusapan ang, nasa na ito, ang culture, arts, education, and plural society. Ayan. Ayan. Second column na po yun ha, ng ating chart na ginawa. I will just give you another 2 minutes to accomplish the task. O di ba parang interactive talaga tayo. Hindi puro teacher ang ngumangawa-ngawa dito. 4 people entered the waiting room. O, admit all at pa. Siyempre, mag-shoutout na naman po ulit tayo. Shoutout po. Hindi ko natatawag. Ate Jacqueline Pera. Wow, sana all may pera si Ate Jacqueline. Kuya Jason Oida. Kuya Jason, good morning. Kuya Jason, kaano-ano po si Ma'am Nanette Oida?
Yes, sir.
Kuya Jason? Kaano-ano po ni si Ma'am Nanette Oida?
Relative lang po yan.
Ah, relative.
Kapilyo lang po.
Mahilig tayo kayong maghiraman ng apelido. Ano? Sige, maraming salamat po. Next, si Ate Joanna. Oh, Joanna, give me hope. Joanna. Joanna Mariguray. Okay. John, Christian, ano to? Ano to? Hindi ko ayon. Kanyotan. Okay. Ano pa? Paano pa ba? Ano on? Next, Kuya Joshua Costa. Ah, ang gwapo ng profile pic. Ate Judy Ann Rule Abolak. Ang ganda ng apelyido. Judy Ann Rule Abolak. Lakas maka mananakop, pangkolonyalismo. Abolak. Are you done? Done na po ba? Tapos na po ba?
Hello po, sir.
Po? Yes po.
Sir,
Tapos
pwede
na
po
po ba?
na itong ginagawa ko ngayon.
Ano po? One more?
Pwede pong scratch muna.
Wala pong problema kung scratch muna and then later on kapag in-upload nyo, dapat perfect na sa Google Classroom.
Sige po, sir. Thank you po.
Wala pong anuman, mas mga virgin go lang.
Go, go, go.
Perfect. Sige. Okay na tayo? Sige. Now, yung what I learned, later na lang po yan kasi di pa naman tayo nagdi-discuss, ha? Okay. Shall we proceed? Now, friends, colleagues, Romans, lend me your ears as we discuss the definitions of culture and arts, education, and plural society. One of the effective things na dapat gawin ninyo kapag hindi nyo alam ang mga bagay-bagay, kapag hindi nyo alam ang salita, o kapag hindi nyo alam ang isang phrase, at hindi nyo alam ang background ng mga bagay-bagay na nandito sa ating subject, ang pinaka-epektibong gawin is to find the meaning and definitions of those words na nandyan sa inyong, sa ating sa core subject, o saan man dyan. Find the meaning of those words. Find the meaning of your life. Ganyan. Para kapag nakita nyo ng definition, nakita nyo ng ibig sabihin, ay alam nyo na kung ano ang gagawin. Alam nyo kung paano aatakihin ang isang subject. Alam niyo kung ano ang mangyayari. Kasi ang mas maraming alam, ang mas maraming alam dito ay talagang siya ang maging number one sa subject at kung saan man, any aspects of life. Okay, for today, we will be defining culture, arts, education, and plural society. First, we are entering to the first topic, the first section of our course subject, the foundations of culture and arts education. Now, what is culture? Now, according to Edward Tyler, a renowned sociologist, culture refers to the complex whole which includes knowledge, beliefs, arts, morals, law, customs, and any other capabilities and habits acquired by man and as a member of society. So, marami tayong mga konteksto na dapat tingnan. May mga nagpapanig pa ba? Okay, ano yung mga konteksto na yun? Sabi niya dito, complex whole, ang culture daw sa complex whole. Ibig sabihin, hindi gaanong na hindi o malimit o hindi gaanong nauunawaan ng karamihan. Complicated, kumbaga. Another, which includes knowledge, beliefs, arts, or knowledge. When it comes, anong ibig sabihin ng knowledge? It's all about wisdom. It's all about a certain um, ano ba ang knowledge? It's something that is passed down generation to generation. It's what you learn. It's what you practice. That's knowledge. Beliefs. Ito yung sinabi ko kanina. It's something that passed down generation to generation. It's belief. Kahit mali or tama yan, as long as it's belief, that is one characteristics of culture. Art o embedded ang art sa culture. Kumbaga, ang anak ng culture ang art. Nanay ng art ang culture. O, parang ganyan kasi embedded siya doon. Morals, the practices, the the different beliefs, the different um ano pa, mga cultural practices, mores, walkways, yan, nasa morals yan. Law, and customs of a certain society. Yan. As a member, acquired by men as a member of society. Ibig sabihin, culture is embedded in one's self. Dito sa ating sariling individuality. Meron tayong pinapractice na culture. And para masabing culture daw po, you must be a social person. O, ibig sabihin, tama nga yung sinasabi nila na there's no man is an island. Do you believe in that? That no man is an island? Para masabing part ka ng isang culture, dapat hindi ka nag-iisa. Kasi dapat itong mga knowledge na ito, itong mga beliefs na ito, itong mga art, morals, law, and customs na ito, is being practiced by members of society. May kakilala ba kayo dyan na nag-iisa? Na isolated, mga muoy, may sarili silang mundo. However, they're also part of the society kasi nandyan lang sila. Oh, they are practicing the laws. Kapag they do not abide by the laws and regulations of a certain society, they are apprehended by the authorities. That's culture. Okay, now there's another meaning of culture. Culture is dynamic, constantly changing. Ibig sabihin po ng dynamic, nagbabago. Masyadong mabilis ang pagbabago. Samahan pa ng sinasabi ng constantly changing process that is shaped by attitudes, objectives. Can you hear me? Kahit virgin ako ngayon,
Opo.
narinig niyo ba ako?
Yes, sir.
Yes po.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
po, sir.
Yes po,
Clear
sir.
na narinig.
Yes
Clear naman
po.
po ako. Opo. Relax
Narinig
lang.
na narinig
Masyado
po.
magalit ha. Okay. Thank you so much. Now, okay. Culture is a dynamic, constantly changing process that is shaped by attitudes, objectives, technical skills, knowledge, and worldview of the society, and consensus perception of political, social, economic conditions. Another context na dapat nating malaman dito is all about consensus perception of political and social economic conditions. Ibig sabihin, from the word itself, consensus, ibig sabihin ng consensus is that was agreed by all. At least not by all, at least by many people. Ang culture daw are those certain practices and beliefs of men in a members of society na yung mga practices na yon, ng mga beliefs na yon is accorded or agree dyan ang mga members of the society. Kasi kapag hindi nag-agree dyan ang members of the society, ay parang bawal o yung tinatawag nating tabu. O, kumbaga, kung ano ang nakikita ng kadalasan karamihan dito sa atin na mga members of the society na ito ang pinapractice nila. Pero kapag taliwas ka doon sa pinapractice nila, parang sinasabing, ay, mali yan. Ay, hindi yan tama. Kasi hindi yan nakikita ng karamihang tao, hindi yan alam ng karamihan ng tao, at hindi yan pinapractice ng mga members of society dito. Take note of that. That's culture is a consensus perception of political, maybe in some aspects, social economic conditions. That's why kapag sinabing culture, it's a broad concept, complicated concept na kung saan each society has their own tradition, their own beliefs, their own perception of things. Tingnan nga natin. Paano po makita dito? Eto. Hello sa mga 42 souls na nandito sa atin ngayon at may mga nagpapa-admit pa. Maraming salamat. Gusto kong panganawagan ang kaluluwa ni Sir Christian Ray Dumalakot. Hello, Kuya Christian. Magandang umaga.
Hello po, sir. Good morning po.
Tanong ko lang po kung taga-saan ka po, sir? Taga-sari ka, sir?
From Santa Ostina, Buhi, Camarines, sir.
So, taga-Kamsur. Sa palagay mo, sir, halimbawa, dito sa Albay, sa amin sa Albay,
Yes, po.
there are languages na maybe kapag sinabi ko sa Kamsur, offending, parang below the belt, na-practice ko ito dati nung ako ay nagtuturo dito sa CSPC when I'm talking with engineering students. And ang sabi ko sa kanila, Ano, Kuya Christian, ano ang ibig sabihin sa inyo ng maurag? Maurag.
Parang ano po sir, kung sa Tagalog sir, matindi, magaling. Depende po kasi sir sa ano. Ano po?
Sa iba naman kasi, ang ibig
Dito po
sabihin ng
yung
maurag,
pagkasalita.
ang ibig sabihin kasi ng iba sa maurag is parang malakas ang sexual drive. Sabihin na natin bibo, gano'n. Oo. Kaya, parang nung pagsabi ko noon yun sa engineering students ko, nako, iba ang tingin nila sa akin. Kasi binati ko sila kasi magaling yung ginawa nila sa school, ay sa classroom. Kaya sabi ko, mauuragon man adi ang mga engineering students ng PSPC. And then kung sinabi ko yun, parang iba yung tingin nila. Parang, ewan ko lang. Kaya sabi ko, what's wrong? Kasi ngayon, sir, iba kasi ang meaning ng maurag dito ngayon sa akin. Okay. Kasi ang albay, iba naman kasi ang set of language. Dito naman sa Kamsur, iba naman. O Kuya Christian, ano naman sa inyo sa ginubatan, sa albay, tumay kapag rice? Sa inyo, ano ang rice?
Ano po, pag sa ano po, ringkonada language sir, ano, kanen po. Kanen po.
Kanin. Diyos ko, Tagalog din talaga. Pa-adapt na kayo sa sa Manila. Okay, kanin. How about naman kapag mga beliefs and practices kapag sa patay? Ano yung pinaka-unusual ng mga beliefs and practices kapag sa patay dito sa Camarines Sur? Kuya Christian.
Pag sa patay sir, wala po ako sir masyadong alam po tungkol po sa ano sir.
Attend ka na ba sa patay?
Tungkol po sa patay.
One thing. Sa albay, bawal magpula. O, bawal magpulang damit. Tapos, bawal magsigid. Magsigid? Ano yung magsigid? Magwalis.
Bawal din
Pamahiin.
sir manalamin.
Ano po? Sino po yun? Sorry.
Bawal din po manalamin daw.
Sir, bawal magwalis
manalamin.
kapag
Bawal din po.
magbalot ng pagkain, sir.
Saka
Bawal
bawal.
Bawal daw po sir magdala ng pagkain.
Bawal magbalot ng pagkain.
Yan, bawal magdala ng
O,
pagkain.
diba? O, ang tawag dyan ay mga beliefs and practices na passed down generation to generation. Hindi natin alam kung tama ba yan kasi kung nagdala ka daw ng pagkain, baka sundan ka ng ano ba yun? Sundan ka ng espiritu. O, tapos kapag pumunta kayo ng patay, kailangan nyo
Sir, masamang pangitain daw po kasi yun.
Pero, the thing there is,
Bahay.
we follow those practices and beliefs without knowing or verifying kung tama or may nangyari ng ganon. Pero pina-follow natin siya pero hindi natin alam kung totoo. Pero hindi naman rin natin na-experience. Pina-follow na lang natin kasi siya sabi ng mga shonda. Kasi kapag hindi ka nag-follow, mali yan. Mali, sinasabihan ko naman, dapat i-follow mo yan kasi ito yung mga generations namin, itong nangyari. O, di ba? That's culture, that's beliefs and practice that was passed down generation to generation. And kapag nag-diverge ka doon, kapag tumaliwas ka doon sa mga nakikita at nalalaman ng iba, parang mali ang naging connotation sa'yo. That's culture. Okay. There are types of culture. There are material culture and non-material culture. Ang material culture ay, sabi dito, refers to concrete and tangible things. Ibig sabihin ng tangible things, lahat ng nahawakan. Ano ba yung mga nahawakan natin? Lahat ng nakikita. Material things dyan. They range from prehistoric stone tools, primitive man, to the most advanced computer of the modern man. Ang culture daw is embedded yan sa mga nahawakan natin, sa mga nakikita natin. Part ito ng culture. Everything that you see, everything that you touch, whatever it is na tinatouch na yan, culture po yan, part yun ng culture. Kasi, tingnan nyo ng definition ng culture, it's dynamic, nagbabago baga ang society natin. Noon may walang COVID, may mga viruses, pero um, ganitong mga society nawawala din naman. Sa ganitong mga era nawawala din naman pero nagkakaroon na naman. It's dynamic, it's changing. Sino ba nagsasabi na magkakaroon tayo ng COVID ngayon? Okay. Non-material naman, kung yung material culture is nahawakan, ang non-material culture naman ay those spoken words people use, passed down generation to generation. Okay? Sabi, di ka na magsigil, di ka na magparaalam kapag mga ganito. O, wala naman yan doon sa mga nakasulat sa konstitusyon natin na bawal magsigid kapag run. O, pero kapag hindi mo naman sinunod, mali ka na naman. Pero sinusunod pa rin natin. Those are the words of people, the habits they follow, the ideas, the customs, and the behavior that any society professes and to which they strive to conform. Example dyan, yung mga laws, techniques, and lifestyle and knowledge are included too. Non-material culture. There are certain characteristics of culture. Okay, number one, culture is learned. Culture daw ay na natututo hindi. Ang culture daw ay napag-aaralan or pag minsan na-adapt. Culture is learned. It is not an inborn tendency but learned socially by man. O, simula nung bata kayo, embedded na talaga ang culture kasi there are certain practices na iniiwasan natin. Kung ano ang culture na nakikita natin sa ating barangay ay yung sinusunod natin. Hindi yan actually nandyan sa DNA natin. Pero, unknowingly, unconsciously, sinusunod natin. Di ba? Unlearned behaviors such as closing the eyes while sleeping. Closing the eyes while sleeping, culture din yan kasi there are certain people na kapag natutulog, dilat. Dilat ang mata. Pero sabi dito, culture is learned. Parang unconsciously ginagawa natin without asking, ganito ba? Parang wala naman ito sa mga laws natin. Take note that laws are created by man. Even the Bible was created by man. Next, culture is social. O, masasabi na daw ng culture ang isang bagay kapag it's a social in context. Ibig sabihin, no man is an island. Walang nag-iisang tao. We, as a member of society, we have relationship. Kahit yung may depression, kailangan niya ng may mga sarili silang mundo or kahit may people or human beings need each other. That's why we are partaking or we are embedded in culture. No man can acquire culture without association with other human beings. Kagaya ng nangyayari sa atin ngayon, it's culture kasi we are interacting with each other. Okay. Another, culture is shared. Ito, culture is shared. Sinasabi na because of technology na rin, culture is shared, masyadong promulgated ngayon ang culture kasi sino ba dito ang mga fan ng mga BTS, mga K-pop na yan? Oh, culture is shared. Yung sino dito ang mga anime lovers. Ako anime lovers lang, anime lover din ako. Oo. Yung mga ganong mga context, di ba sa anime, nadadala ng anime yung culture ng Japan. That's why alam na naman natin yung mga words nila, just like the language na, alam mo na yun. Yamete, ano pa ba? Alam na natin yan.
Kudasai.
Oo, yamete kodasai. Alam, mga BTS na yan. Alam na natin yung mga culture doon sa Korea, South Korea. Kasi nadadala din dito because of technology, because of we idolize them. That's why, sabi dito, it's true that culture is shared. Dito naman sa Philippines, ang isa in political sense, one of the greatest contributions of the Philippines in the political and economic sense is the people power. It's tayo nagpasimula sa Southeast Asia, in the Asian countries actually, ng mag-oust ng isang president without bloody war. without shedding any blood in a very diplomatic way through people power. From that, Philippines, nag-initiate tayo, sinundan na ng Cuba, sinundan na ng Ireland, sinundan na ng Russia, sinundan na ng China. Yung people power natin, nung kay Marcos. Okay? Next, culture is transmissive. Aba, tinan nga natin. Sabi dito, transmissive. Culture is not transmitted not through genes, but by means of language through generations to generations. Language, syempre, language, it's a use to communicate. It's a tool or a medium to communicate. That's why nagkakaroon ng transition. Kaya sinasabi na, culture is transmissive. But language itself is a part of culture. Once language is acquired, transmission of culture may take place by imitation as well as by instruction. Yung mga bata tayo, ini-imitate natin yung mga ginagawa ng matatanda. Masyado tayong makulit. Kagaya ng pamangkin ko ngayon, oh my God, 2 years old. O, nagtatry na siyang magsaksak ng mga itong mga cable na yan, yung mga pangsaksak niya doon sa socket, kumakuryente. O, hindi na wala pa yung language doon, hindi pa yon sinasabi, ini-imitate niya lang. Pero kapag sinabihan mo pa ng language, it's then that culture is transmissive. Kasi instruction, tinuturo din yan. Okay, that's culture. Culture is also continuous and cumulative. Ibig sabihin, culture is growing. Culture is, kumbaga, since yung mga lola at lola natin, ito ang culture nila, pinapas down sa atin. That's why it's continuous and cumulative. Achievements of the past, it may be the present, and the provisions from the culture for the future achievements of mankind. Pero take note hindi lahat ng culture ay tama. Hindi lahat ng um, nalalaman natin, hindi lahat ng meron tayo ngayon ng mga culture ay tama. There are certain cultures na masasabi natin na hindi nasabing culture because there is a deprivation of life, liberty, and property. Also, sabi dito, one of the characteristics of culture is consistent and integrated. Integrated in our society. Consistent, ibig sabihin, gaya na sinabi ko kanina, it's continuous. Consistently being passed down generations to generation. Culture is dynamic and adaptive. Ibig sabihin ng dynamic, ano nga ibig sabihin ng dynamic? It's ever-changing. Ito na mukha ko. Okay, sige lang. Now, culture is also gratifying. Culture provides proper opportunities and prescribed means for the satisfaction of our needs and desires. These needs may be biological or social in nature. Because of culture, it's gratifying in some sense because it satisfies our needs. Ibig sabihin, kapag may kailangan ako, kapag may yes, wala akong problema. Ayan ako. Ayan. Sabi ko nga kanina, because of culture, they satisfy our needs because ito yung mga nakahiligan na natin noon. Kaya that need, yung need natin na masatisfy natin ay andiyan lang naman sa ating society. That's culture. One of the characteristics of culture is it is gratifying. Next, culture varies from society to society. Kagaya ng sinabi ko, may kanya-kanya po tayong practices and beliefs of culture. That's culture. Of course. Yes, kapag... Masyado kang malakas. May kasamahan ako dito na senior citizen, na instructor din. Medyo malakas ang boss. Kapag paano naman ako, mga call center kasi kami dito. Okay. Next. Fashion, fads, and craze. I will be explaining about fashion, fads, and craze later on as I give examples to the continuation of the meaning of culture. Let's proceed sa art. Sir, ano po ba ang art? The meaning of art is subjective. Tandaan niyo yan. We experience art every day. We have our own definition of art, but for the sake of we are in academe, we have must have stable meaning of art. According to Britannica Online, the use of skill and imagination in the creation of aesthetics, objects, environments, experiences that can be shared with others. That's art. Sabi aesthetic, pampaganda. But sabi nila, yung iba, ang art daw is sometimes cubism. Ibig sabihin na sila lang ang it's abstract in nature. Sila lang ang nakakaintindi, sila lang nakakapag-appreciate. Pero tayong mga iba ang gusto, iba hindi yan ang mga maganda. Pero yung mga pinagpipaint-paint lang nga yan, tapos nasabing art na yan, ay nako, hindi, parang hindi naman yata art. Art is subjective in nature. Okay, we have one type of art which we call visual art. It has been defined as a language of visual signs which conveys ideas, feelings, or moods. Visual art. Kapag may mga nakapag-paint naman dyan, kapag kita sa mga museum, ayan, it's a visual art because it conveys ideas. Merong meaning yan. It conveys feelings, the Mona Lisa, any kind of painting. Para nakikita natin yung experience and feelings and ideas ng isang taong gumukit niyan. Okay? Art. It's also encompasses many meanings, including ability, process, and product. And what is ability? It's the human capacity to make things of beauty and things. That's here as skill, mastery, and creativity. That's ability. It encompasses now ability of human person. It is integrated sa isang tao na kung saan may skill, it requires skill, mastery, and creativity. Dito po sa ating core subject, pag hindi po ako masyadong magpapa-paint, hindi ako gaano tawag dyan, magpapa-drawing. Ang dito po sa ating subject, you should know that our subject defines the issues and problems of culture, arts, education, and plural society. Dito tayo sa mga foundations and theoretical building na kailangan nyo sa inyong licensure examination for teachers. Okay, kaya kailangan nyo itong mapag-aralan. Process. The different classifications of art, such as drawing, painting, kung paano nyo kinukonvey yung idea nyo at feelings nyo. It may be in a form of drawing, painting, sculpting, architecture, music, photography, and other methods and processes. Kagaya, art is about dancing. O sabi, nakakapag-express sila ng sarili na about dancing. Kaya sila mga dancers dito, mga TikTokers dito. Hello. Di, Jan, pwede ako magpa-gawa ng isang activity about dancing. Hindi mag-alala. Okay, next. Product. The completed work, painting and sculpture. Kung ano ang naging output, kung ano ang naging product ng pinagsamang yung process at saka ng ability ng isang tao. Yung skill, mastering creativity, at kung ano ang ginawa niya doon. It may be yung skill niya is all about dancing, can express niya ang sarili niya sa dancing. Yan. Next, that's art. And there are many definitions of art. Art is not a thing. Yes, it's a feeling. Art enables us to find ourselves and lose ourselves at the same time. Art is either plagiarism or revolution. Art is the only way to run away without leaving home. Maganda o. Pero maging ano ito, pero maging caption natin sa ating Facebook accounts, ating Instagram. Ayan. Parang it defines me. Itong picture na ito, it defines me. Art is kind of illness. Bakit daw kasabi ni Pusini? Illness daw kasi nakaka-addict ang art. Art is meant to disturb. Science reassures. Ayan. Parang sinasabi dito na because of art, it diverge o parang kumakawala siya sa mga gusto ng tao, sa mga nakikita ng tao, sa mga naiisip ng tao. Pero because of science, it tests the facts, it tests the skill. Kaya may mga process tayo. It tests the mastery. And thus, according to Brack, a painter, science reassures art. Okay? Art is like a soup. there will be some vegetables you don't like, but as long as you get some soup down, you eat ano? What more? Art is like a soup. There will be some vegetable you don't like, mhm, but as long as you get some soup down, you doesn't matter. Kapag kinain mo na siya at nag-ano na siya, compile na kapag kinain mo, it doesn't matter. Sabi ni Wiley, isang sculptor, art is childish and childlike. Yeah. Art is a bang or is a blast. And art is art. Everything else is everything else. See, each artist may kanya-kanyang meaning of art. You may have your own definition of art. Kamang theory building tayo dito. Okay? How about education, sir? Ano ibig sabihin ng education? I am an education graduate and I am into the definition of education theoretically based from my understanding of education. Ang education po kasi nagmula yan sa Greece. The first intellect individuals are from Greece. Plato, Aristotle, yan, before pa man si Probel or Pestalozzi. Sabi ni Plato, hindi yung platito ninyo ha, yung nasa ano ninyo ha, hugasan. Education develops in the body and soul of the pupil all the beauty and all the perfection he is capable of. Yan, it pertains to the develops daw the body and soul of a pupil intellectually, physically, in all aspects of a man or of humankind. Dapat daw ang education ay andyan. Education, tingnan niyo yung mga meaning natin ha, kasi later on may activity tayo. Kung ito ba ay matuturing nating art, ito ba ay matuturing nating education, ito ba ay matuturing nating culture. Education is the creation, according to Aristotle, education is the creation of sound mind and in sound body. Oh, it develops man's faculty, especially in his mind, so that he may be able to enjoy the contemplation of the supreme truth, goodness and beauty. Take note of the word supreme truth, goodness, and beauty. Education is child development from within and other meanings of education. In another word concept of education, sabi nila, education may be taken to mean any consciously direct effort to develop and cultivate our powers. Wow, in a narrower sense, according to Mackenzie. According to naman to Drever, education is a process by which knowledge, character, and behavior of the young are shaped and molded. Kumbaga, ang education, i-synthesize ko na lang, summarize ko lang ibig sabihin nila. Sabi nila, ang education ay isang proseso na kung saan yung prosesong yon ay makakatulong sa isang tao para maging mabuting tao, para ma-appreciate niya ang sarili niya, para magkaroon ng direksyon ang buhay. That's education. Okay? Sige. In a modern concept of education, according to them, it's learner-centered. Tandaan nyo magiging future teachers din po kayo. Sabi nila, learner-centered po tayo. Ibig sabihin ng learner-centered, kung ano ang kailangan ng student, ibibigay ng education, ibibigay ng curriculum. Kaya lahat ng mga kailangan ninyo, mga students of the Philippines, ayan, ibinibigay ng ating gobyerno at ng ating curriculum. The learner occupies a central place in the education. The modern concept of education revolves around you. Yes, you, the learners. Kayo ang pinaka-importante when it comes to education kasi kayo ang core. Kayo ang kinukonsider ng curriculum. It may be in the development of personality, it may be in development of ideas para mas maging ano kayo in the near future. Mas magang katulad ko, hindi maging bading, pero kasing ganda ko, and maging successful kayo in the near future. Okay, that's education, according to them. How our culture and arts education has been integrated in our society. Paano natin siya makikita sa ating society? Nakapagbigay na tayo ng examples about culture and society and how beliefs and practices being transferred or being given from generations to generations. Yan. Sa art naman, sinasabi ang art education is one of the most effective ways to empower students to reflect on, act on, and give voice to their own opinions, beliefs, ideas through the creation and presentation of their own arts expression. Sige nga. Mhm. Kuya! Si Ate Irish. Ate Irish, magandang umaga. Ate Irish, Vivian Bulalin. Magandang umaga, ma'am.
Hi, sir.
Ma'am, tanong ko lang, um, paano mo ine-express ang sarili mo when it comes to halimbawa, um, anong process ang ginagawa mo kapag gusto mo express ang sarili mo when it comes to expressing yourself, expressing your emotions, expressing your anger, or expressing your sadness? Anong process ang ginagawa mo po?
Wait po, sir.
Hmm. O, di ba? Ang profile pic niya ay nagpapawait rin. Stop mo na daw. Ate Irish? Harry?
Excuse me, sir. May
Sumasayaw?
nagpapa-admit po.
May nagpapa-admit. Saan? Sa Josefa? Charot.
Rodrigo
Saan?
daw po, sir.
Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Okay. Sige. Message ko lang ako.
Sige po.
Okay. Ate Ivy? Ate Ivy?
Sir,
Up. How do you express yourself? Dance? You make poems? Yes, ma'am.
yeah, I express it through writing poems. Sir,
Writing poems. Di ka nagtitiktok, ma'am?
nagtitiktok rin po.
Pero mas na-express mo yung sarili mo through writing. Tama?
Opo.
Tingnan natin yan. Mga writing. That's an art also. Thank you so much, Ate Irene.
Opo,
Ate
sir.
Irish.
Iris
Okay.
lang po, walang H.
Iris.
Opo.
Iris. Okay, thank you. Kuya Jeric, magandang umaga. Jeric Gabriel.
Good morning po, sir.
Good morning, Kuya. Si Ate Irish po ay na-express niya ang sarili niya sa pagsusulat. Ikaw naman po, sir. How do you express your happiness? How do you express your yourself, your emotions? Through art.
To art, pag ano po, sir, pagpunta po lagi sa church tapos pray.
Prayerful. Okay. Gustong baka lumampas na
Yes
yan
po.
sa langit, sir. Ipanalangin mo na lang din kami.
Pwede, sir.
Opo. Masyado siyang malapit sa ating Panginoon. Taga-sari ka, sir. Taga-saan ka po?
Santa Faustina West Buhi Camarines, sir po.
Ano ang kadalasang hinihingi mo kay Lord? O ano ang kadalasang pinapanalangin mo, sir?
Kaligtasan po ng bawat isa.
Ay, magaling. Ang tawag dyan, egalitarian. Pwede ka maging santo, sir, kapag ganyan. Salamat sa pagpapanalangin sa aming kaligtasan. Okay? Sige, para kay sir, panalangin. That's a form of art. Even our mga pasyon natin, nilagyan na ng art, kaya ginalawang song, kaya nagkaroon ng mga pasyon. That's art, integration of art in our society. Kaya may mga pasyon-pasyon tayong kineme. Another, Ate Jessie Eusebio. Magandang umaga, ma'am.
Sir.
Ay, babae, lalaki.
Yes
Jessie
po.
Eusebio. Ay, sorry. Sorry po. Okay, sir. How do you express yourself? What process do you do
Ano po,
expressing
sir?
yourself?
Through music po.
Oh, music. What kind of music? Novelty, rock? Ano mga ano mo? Ano mga forte mo?
Like sir, playing guitar. Ganun.
Ah, perfect. Ano ang kadalasan mong piniplay sa guitar? What music?
Sir? Local music lang, sir.
Ano
Tagalog.
po?
Tagalog songs po.
Mga Tagalog songs. There will be one day or one session in our in this activity or session na magkakantahan lang tayo. We'll just be expressing ourselves. Presentation kung baga nga ni. Sige, mag-create ako ng ganyang day para iwasan natin kasi pag college masyadong grabe, bombarded kayo ng mga gagawin. Magkantahan lang tayo, even though hindi naman tayo mga songers katulad ko, kakantahan tayo ni Kuya Jesse na lalaki pala. Salamat, Kuya Jeff.
Sige po.
Last. Okay, syempre, Kuya, Joanna. Joanna. Ate Joanna Marie Guray, magandang umaga.
Hi, sir. Good morning po.
Oh, parang nasa CR si ma'am. Charot. Medyo may echo. Ma'am, tanong ko lang, do you really want to be a teacher? Ay, mali. Bikaed kayo. ang bikaed, ang bikaed is magti-teacher din kayo, tama?
Yes po.
Oh, bikaed. So, do you really want to be a teacher, ma'am?
Yes po, sir.
Bakit? Who influenced you? What happened that gave you this turning point of your life na gusto mo maging teacher?
May tito po kasi ako na teacher din po and parang na-inspire niya po ako kasi po actually hindi naman po talaga siya teacher po talaga. Nasa Red Cross po siya and nakita ko po kasi na parang ang ganda po magturo na yung nalalaman mo, na-express mo sa ibang tao and yung parang nasi-share mo yung alam mo and ang ganda po sa pakiramdam na parang yung hindi nila alam, ngayon alam mo na kasi galing po sa inyo yung nalaman nila.
So, hindi mo kinoconsider ang sahod. Nako, challenging ang sahod ng mga teachers natin. Kagaya mga sahod namin. Dito kasi sa CSPC, sa Higher Education Institution, medyo mataas ang sahod namin compared sa mga teacher 1 sa DepEd. Kaya, we all know that teachers are being underpaid but overworked. Hindi mo kinonsider yun, ma'am. Talagang you're just ready and you wanted to be a teacher. Tama po. And you really
Yes,
want
po.
to share. Yes, ma'am. Sige po.
Kasi po, kapag gusto niyo po kasi yung ginagawa niyo, yung pagod po, hindi na po masyado nafe-feel kasi yun nga po, gusto niyo yung ginagawa niyo eh.
Ang galing. Ay, virtual clap sa'yo, ate. Sorry, ate Joanna. You gave me hope, Joanna, talaga. Perfect. Emilio
Thank you po,
Aguinaldo tayo sa ating haircut ngayon. Okay, maraming salamat. Sino nga,
Thank you po.
magtatapa nga tayo ng mga teachers dito. Mga first year pa lang kayo, pero nakikita ko na yung passion ninyo na gusto nyo mga gawin in the near future. Baka kasi sa atin dito may mga sino ba dito po sa inyo napilitan lang dito sa course na ito? This is not to degrade the course, pero let's be real. Napilitan lang kasi maybe niya gusto yung other courses, kaya dito na lang siya. Ayaw niya ng maybe ito ang binigay sa kanya ng kanilang parents, pero hindi niya naman gusto. Sino po dito? Pag-usapan natin yan. Siguro mag-thumbs up na lang kayo kung meron mag-emoticon dyan na Keme na thumbs up. Share natin. Let's be real. Ate Marcel Caniedo. Yes po, let's share. What do you want to share, ma'am? Nakamute ka, ma'am.
Hello.
Sige po. Opo.
Narinig niyo ako, sir?
Sige po.
So, gusto ko po kasi sana maging architect or interior design. Kaso, wala naman po sa CSPC4 po engineer. Nag-try po ako mag-apply sa civil engineer tapos sa mechanical. Hindi naman po ako nakapasok. Nag-waiting list po ako.
Sa Bicol University may architecture.
Ano po kasi, ang limit lang po kasi namin is dyan CSPC kasi ayaw ng parents namin na mapalayo kami.
Oh, so napilitan. O bakit BKED? Of other courses, bakit BKED?
Hindi, okay naman po yung edo kasi pwede naman kasi sabi nga ni mama, since malakas yung boses ko, nagtuturo ako sa mga kapatid ko.
Okay.
Ano kasi, ako po kasi nag-tutor doon sa mga kapatid ko. Kaya
I
mag-edo na lang daw
see.
ako.
Oh, yan, integration yan ng education sa atin. Even though we are not teachers, we are providing instruction sa ating mga mahal sa buhay about sa kung ano ang dapat gawin para gawing maging tama ang kanilang mga futuro sa buhay. And that's nice. Ang pangalan? Maricel. That's nice, Ate Maricel. And I know that in the long run, itong subject, itong course na ito ay gugustuhan mo. You will learn to love. Parang culture lang ito. You will learn the essentials, the importance of this course in the later of your stay in this institution. Kaya good luck, Ate Maricel. Sino pa po ang sino pa po ang
Me po, sir.
Sino po 'yon?
Joanna Marie po.
Ay, Ate Joanna. Si Ate Joanna, ikaw din. Sige po, share po.
Yes po. Kasi po dapat ay ang gusto ko po talagang course po is nursing po sana. And nakapag first year na din po ako, kaso nga po ayaw po ni mama. Kasi gusto niya po talaga edo, kami po magkapatid. So sabi ko po, sabi niya, kasi po, sabi ko, gusto ko po sana maging nursing maging nurse kasi nakikita ko po kasi yung tita ko, tsaka yung tito ko nga po, sa Red Cross, ganun po, nagtuturo sila about sa mga first aid, ganun, kung paano lumigtas ng buhay ng tao, kung paano mag-revive. So, ganun po sana yung gusto ko. Tapos, sabi niya, pwede ka naman magturo ng ganyan, mag-aral ka ng mag-isa, tapos yung mga kaibigan mo, pwede ka naman magpaturo, kahit teacher ka. Tapos, pumasok ka na lang sa Red Cross kung gusto mo magturo ulit. Tapos yun po, tapos sabi naman po ng isa kong tita, may skills naman daw po ako sa sa dancing. Tapos dito na lang daw po ako mag-eduk sa CSPC, ganyan sa BKED nga po. Tapos yun po, grinab ko na lang po yung opportunity na makapasok sa CSPC kahit po BKED yung course na kinuha ko.
Okay, very so much, Ate Joanna. Masyado pang maaga para sabihin na, ay sir, magugustuhan ko to. Ay sir, ayaw ko nito. Just enjoy the experience. Just enjoy the memories na meron tayo ngayon at malay natin. Sige, pag nagustuhan ko na, ang problema ko yan. Kasi sabi nga, wala kasi akong illustration dito. Pag nagtrabaho kayo, siguro graduate kayo ng mga 20, 22, 21 years old. Graduate na kayo dyan sa college and magtatrabaho na kayo. And ang timeline ninyo kapag sa trabaho is from age 22 or 21 to 60 kasi dyan ang age of retirement niyo, tama? So, from 21 to 20 or from 21 or 22 years old to 60, you will be working. Magtatrabaho kayo. Ngayon, ang tanong ko, kung hindi mahal niyo, parang you will just be compromising your life kasi almost all of your life gugugulin mo sa trabaho. Pero kapag hindi mo gusto ang trabaho mo na ginagawa mo everyday, parang ang bigat bumangon araw-araw, parang wala kang inspiration na magturo o wala kang inspiration na gawin ang mga bagay-bagay. That's why ang ma-advise ko sa inyo, Learn to love this force, and if you love already this force, you will never work a day once you've been a professional teacher. Ano? Kasi love mo na siya. Ay, charot. Okay, let's continue. Madali na tayong matapos, huwag kayong mag-alala. Okay, we all know that the functions of education is making demands civilized, satisfaction of needs, adaptation to environment, modification of the environment, development of character, development of individuality, preparation for life, creation of good. Sabi na, i-summarize ko lang ito, gagawin tayo isang mapapakinabangang tao at mabuting tao, marespetong tao. Okay? Eto, may tanong po ako sa inyo. Can this be considered as culture? May i-play po akong video, ha? Tingnan ko po kung mag-play.
Can your husband make
Naririnig niyo po? May narinig po kayong boses, Kemen?
Yes po.
Yes po, sir.
Yes po,
Meron po.
sir.
Ngayon, ang tanong ko po sa inyo, can this be considered as culture?
gold out of stones? Because if he can, I would like to speak to him. I'm Paula Froelich. Take a journey with me to explore the unknown and discover the unexpected. This is Abroad. The adventure starts now. Once upon a time, according to the legend of the Padang tribe in Myanmar, thousands of years ago, an alchemist wandered into the forest and fell in love with a dragon. The dragon then laid 3 eggs, out of which were born 3 tribes: the Pa'o, the Karen, and the Padang. Since then, in order to honor their basilisk mother, the Padang women have elongated their necks to resemble a dragon. So all the women are dragons and all the men are alchemists? Oh, nice. Can your husband make gold out of stones? Because if he can, I would like to speak to him. Mule has been wearing 24 brass coils for 43 years. Her neck is now 12 inches long. How old were you when you first put these on? And how many did you start with? What would happen if you took them off? Would your neck be able to support your head? Like Mule, 2 of her nieces wear the coils as well. And once they're on, they stay on forever. Your grandmother said that the younger generation is not wearing it so much anymore. Why did you decide to wear it? What do they think about you wearing the rings? I love it too. I think it looks beautiful as well. And there are a few other issues that come with having a long dragon neck. Can you see your toes? No problem. On the next Abroad, wanna know?
Okay. So, Kuya Mark Joseph. Magandang umaga, Kuya Mark. Kuya Mark Joseph Baraero. Hello, Kuya Mark.
Hello po, sir.
Yes. Ayan, hello, sir. Pre. Kumusta, pre? Matuturing ba natin na culture yun, pre?
Sir. Sir, wala naman po kasi, sir, video, sir.
Ha? Walang video?
Wala pong video, sir. Opo.
Opo,
Wala
sir.
po, sir. Wala po.
Wala po talaga, sir.
Bakit pala hindi kayo?
Pero po,
Naku.
Sound lang, sir.
Wait lang. Sound lang.
pwede pong sumagot, sir.
Opo.
Opo,
Sige
sir.
po, wala problema. Wala pang problema. Sige, sino po yun? To be recognized. Sino po yun? Sinong sasagot? Wala
Ako po, sir.
palang video. Sige po, you are recognized.
Sir, what I think it is a culture, sir. As I hear the video that you played, sir, pero audio lang yung narinig ko and narinig namin. It is a place it is a tribe from Myanmar. And parang ko na po siguro, sir, sila yung sa tribo nila, yung mga babae ay may gold-plated rings on their neck. And when time goes by, parang umahaba po yung leeg nila. Like, doon po sa audio, like 12 inches yung leeg niya. So, masasabi ko pong culture siya kasi ipinapasa po nila by generation. And if belief po kasi doon po sa dragon, parang wala naman po talagang dragon.
Okay, pero yung story is para napaipasa-pasa to the future generation, to now, to this generation, na kung saan naniniwala pa rin din sila sa mother nila na na dragon. Kaya parang it symbolizes that they are honoring their mother na dragon. Keme-keme, diba? Thank you so much. Sino po yun, sir? What's your name po para malista ko?
John Christian Canyutal po.
Hello, salamat po Kuya John. Nag-raise ng hand si Madam. Sino po nag-raise ng hand? Hindi ko po makita. Si Ate
Lira
Maria Lira Riparet. Yes, ma'am, you are recognized.
Yeah, para sa akin po, sir, once ay parang napanood ko na yung ganun na video. Tapos, culture po talaga siya kasi may iba ay sa ibang lugar po, sa iba-ibang lugar sa mundo, parang may iba-iba silang culture para sabihin na parang dun po sa kanila kapag mahaba yung neck or yung kung sino yung pinakamahaba, siya din yung pinakamaganda dun sa tribo nila. So para pong naging kasanayan na rin po at naging culture na rin dun sa lugar nila. Kaya po by generation parang may ganun na sitwasyon po na kung sino yung pinakamahabang leeg, yun po yung pinakamaganda dun sa tribo po nila.
Ay, perfect talaga. Kagagaling ng mga batang ito na kahit pumalpak ako doon sa video, wala na nakuha niyo pa rin ang mga gusto kong sabihin. Kaya kami concentrate dito. Ang dami-dami mga nagnangawaan. Okay. Ngayon, that's correct. Ang shackles kasi doon, ang next shackles kasi, it symbolizes beauty and power. Kung baga kapag may pinakamahaba kang leeg, ikaw yung pinakamaganda, ikaw ang pinaka-powerful, ganyan. Dito kasi sa atin, sa Philippines, iba ang definition natin ng beautiful. Kapag wala kang pimples, kapag matangkad ka, pag Miss Universe ka, that's objectification of women. That's stereotyping. Later on, that's true. Sige. Ito naman, sana mag-play na ito. Alam ko, ito hindi mag-play. Ito na lang. Can this be considered as education? Alam ko mag-play yan dito. Mag-chat kayo kapag nag-play, ha?
When it recruits and expands its membership,
Chat
tall
kayo.
tales and lofty promises of education and enlightenment that ends up in deception, ideological indoctrination.
Teka lang, i-post natin. Okay na po, sir. Okay na po, sir. Okay na. Is this education?
Innocence and impulsiveness, outstanding qualities of the youth that the left loves to exploit when it recruits and expands its membership. Tall tales and lofty promises of education and enlightenment that ends up in deception, ideological indoctrination whose end all is bringing down government and predicated on armed resistance and a life on the lam. PTV's Eunice Samonte reports.
Isa lang po yung nirequest ko na pagkain, pancit canton. Kasi pancit canton yung po ang hindi ko pa natikman nung nasa bundok na po ako.
This was the first thing that a former rebel requested after being held captive and helpless inside the lair of the New People's Army. According to this former rebel, she joined the NPA at a minor age because of a promise of a good life, which obviously never happened. It was just hunger and physical and mental abuse, she said.
Nandun na po lahat ang kahirapan. Kahirapan sa emosyonal, pag-iisip, pisikal, lahat po nandun.
This is also the reason why she hates CPP founder Joe Masison to her bones, after knowing what kind of opposite life they have been living.
Sardinas, hinahatian ng 3 o 4 na tao kasi wala kaming pera. Pero siya pala ang pinakamayaman sa lahat-lahat.
But she's not alone in this journey. With her is alias Bri Bri, who was recruited too at a minor age. He now realized how great his life could be if not with the organization.
Wala nang magawa yung magulang ko, kaya ako na lang ang ipinapasok.
The two former rebels narrated how they were enticed to join the organization through party lists that would always promote advocacies for the benefit of the people.
Kasi po yung Kabataan Party List, sa pandinig po namin sa tingin namin na nag-aaral kami, maganda para sa kabataan. Marami po akong kabataan na na-recruit po doon para sumama sa amin mag-rally.
We tried reaching out to Kabataan Party List Representative Sara Ilago for her response, but until now, we received nothing. It can be recalled that the president even reiterated in his speech the recruitment of the Communist Party through universities. Meanwhile, the government is asking the youth to be selective of their groups and be mindful of the people asking them to join the quest to end social issues.
Ang kabataan ay ang kanilang pag-asa para dumami ang kanilang hanay. Kung magbalik loob sila sa gobyerno, makikinabang sila sa mga programa ng ICLIP.
These former rebels and those who would also return to the fold of the law in the future will receive 50,000 cash aid and will be given education and housing assistance, as well as livelihood training by the government. Eunice Samonte for The Nation.
Okay. Ano yun? Can that be considered as education? Recruitment of NPA. Oh, may ad. Way to...
Witnesses confirmed the participation of Kabataan Party List Representative Sara Inago in recruitment and other activities of rebellious groups.
Post. Okay, back. Okay. Ate Jacqueline, you raise your hand. Sige po, ma'am. Can that be considered as education?
Sir, I think that is education
Mhm.
because po it is an eye opener to everyone na kung ano yung magiging experience nila kapag sumama sila sa isang rebel group, and then yung mga experiences ng mga youth na sumama doon is parang magbibigay ng kaalaman sa youth na dapat hindi sila sumama sa mga rebel group, or they should do better, or ganun po.
Okay, thank you so much, Ate Jack. Para sa kanya is education daw po yun. The recruitment of NPA. Now, we are talking about the process of how NPA recruit and how NPA grow their numbers. That's why plural society kasi tayo, the issues and problems in our society, embed natin in culture and arts education. Ate Maricel, you are recognized. Ate Maricel, sige na po, you are
Sir,
recognized.
hi po. For me, education po yun, sir. Like, pwede po siyang i-connect dito sa atin as a student na wala pa nga, kaya nga sila nagre-recruit para magkaroon ng alam, di ba, sir? Parang, kunyari, estudyante sila, tapos yung teacher, yung trainer. So, ang ginagawa nila, kasi sila nag-recruit, para, yung mga bata, yung, di ba, wait nga, sir.
Sige po.
I mean, for me, education po yun. Part po ng education. Kasi as long as nagbibigay sila ng information at nagtuturo sila dun sa mga bata, like kahit masama yung tinuturo, education pa rin yun kasi they giving information. Yung parang nagbibigay sila ng mga impormasyon para malaman ng mga bata. Kasi ganun naman po talaga sa education, di ba? As teacher at student, parang ganun lang po yung paraan nila. Pero iba yung paraan. Pwedeng
I
masama,
see.
pwedeng mapamasama man o mapatama. As long as giving
Education pa rin.
information, education pa rin yun. Kasi ina-apply din ng mga ng mga student, parang ganun, yung mga ni-recruit.
Okay. O, sabi yun ni Ate Maricel. Okay, Ate Rio. Last one, Ate Rio, you are recognized. Junaya Rio Binosa. Hello? You're raising your hand? Ate ba tayo lalaki? Junaya Rio Binosa. Lalaki. Sige po. Ikaw po yon. You're recognized. Nawala. Ate. Nawala. Okay. Kuya John Christian Canyota, you are recognized.
Good morning po, sir.
Good morning again.
So based on my personal observation about the video, education, as we all know, education is about the difference between good and the bad. And also,
Hello,
education
sir.
should be taught to the youth good education. So, in my opinion, sir, the video show is not it will never be considered as education because as we all know, National People Army kontra po sila sa gobyerno. And also tinuturo po nila if magre-record sila sa youth, yung tinuturo po nila is math. And also sorry po sir.
Sige po.
Kahit po may sariling patakaran yung National People's Army is kinokontra pa rin nila yung gobyerno, which is bad. And also, kung education, dapat yung mga youth tinuturoan ng good. Yan lang po.
Thank you so much. So, may isang yes, may dalawang yes, may isang no, and we are entitled by our own opinion about certain things that matters. Ito ang gagawin natin dito sa course na ito. The debates, the issues and problems when it comes to culture and arts education, and how this context is integrated in our society. Perfect. O at least, tayo, may foundation na tayo kung anong ibig sabihin. No, ito kasi considered as later na lang ito kasi na ito. Okay. So, it's already time. It's already 10:28. Yung mga nag-raise po ng hands nila, pasensya na po, later na lang po. Later. Next week na lang kasi next week naman tayo magkita-kita kasi wala naman tayong 1 hour lang tayo. Nag-extend nga lang tayo ng bagyang yun. Okay. We will be having assignment. Ito po assignment natin. Parang lang ito, essay. Napakita ko na sa inyo kung ano yung culture, ano ang arts, anong education, ano naman yung hindi. What are the things or the beliefs or yung mga events in our society that cannot be considered as culture, that cannot be considered as arts, and that cannot be considered as education. Ayan, magandang diskurso yan para magkakaroon tayo ng debate about certain things about this topic. Okay? So, now, before I will be creating this as an assignment. Next week na lang po ito ang Pero yung po natin, yung KWL chart, sige, I will be giving you that. Ano ba ngayon? Ano ba ngayon? Tuesday. Miyerkules. Hanggang Webes na yung deadline. Pero dapat magawa, ma-upload yun natin. Ngayong week yung deadline ng KWL chart. Allow me to, before we end, ito po ay isa sa mga ginawa kong events or activities natin dito sa contemporary world. Hindi. Sa BKL, sa isang course natin dito sa major course natin, ang tawag ko po dito ay The Hunger Games. Mahilig po kasi ako mag-devise ng mga interactive activities to my students para hindi lang naman ako parate, di ba? Sabi ko nga, the spotlight is on you, hindi naman sa akin. Nakikita po yung screen ko?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Hunger Games,
Yes po.
all throughout the semester, all throughout prelim and midterm, maglalaro lang tayo ng tinatawag kong The Hunger Games, yung si Katniss Everdeen, yung nagpapatayan, pero hindi naman po kayo magpapatayan. Relax lang po kayo. Okay, it's a preliminary activity, pero itong preliminary activity is also anchored sa inyong midterm activity. So, hindi na tayo mag-midterm, exam, at pwede naman siguro, depende sa maging performance natin dito. Kung maganda, sige, ito na lang ang project natin, sige, ito lang ang examination natin from prelim to midterm. Pero kung hindi, ay mag-additional na lang tayo. Pero pag maganda, go! Okay, let me read the guidelines. The section will be divided into 5 districts. Dapat districts ito. And shall be named accordingly. District 1, District 2, District 3, District 4, and District 5. District 1 will be the presenters, District 2 will be the devils, District 3 will be the angels, and District 4 for the evaluators with District 5 with as the summarizers. Tandaan po yan ha. Sige. Each group will be given a starting point of 20. In every presentation, each group will earn or lose a point during the group's performance. Kasi magbibigay po ako ng certain topic kasi teacher po kayo. One of the most important things sa akin bilang isang education major at bilang magiging teacher is para makita ko kung on how you organize your lesson, on how you speak, on how you give your discussions sa inyong magiging future students. Very important po yan. Parang practical in some sense. Now, gagawin lang natin to in some sense of a game. Now, how to earn a point? 1 point will be given in every participation or recitation committed by each member of the group. Only 2 chances of participation or recitation shall be given to each student to avoid monopoly of the discourse para magkaroon tayo ng interactive class discussion. Next, syempre, how to lose a point naman. You will be losing a point if the group, when someone from the class is absent. Kapag may member ninyo na nag-absent during your presentation, that can be, pero can be considered with valid reason naman. Excuse me. Now, 1:1 ratio of points deduction. Ibig sabihin, kapag isang student ang wala, 1 point deduction. Also, we will be looking a point about non-participation of members of the group. Losing point. The extra point.
Wala na pong
Sir Chappy
narinig.
ka po, hindi po namin maintindihan yung ano nyo po.
Wala na pong naririnig.
Opo, sir. Putol-putol po kasi.
Sir, hindi ka po namin marinig. Sir, wala ka pong sound.
Okay. Sige. Ganito na lang. Wait lang ha. May chat po ako sa inyo. Lat muna. Na may period
Okay na
klase.
po.
Hello? Everyone in the Hello. I will just
Sir, naririnig ka na po namin.
Hello, narinig niyo na ako?
Yes po, sir.
Okay na po, sir.
Yes po, okay na po.
Okay na. Yung headset ko ang nawala. Ano ba yan? Okay na? Narinig niyo na ako?
Yes po, sir.
Perfect. Okay. Just like I've said, pre-recorded videos shall be uploaded a day before the presentation for initial critiquing of the instructor. Okay, later on, may bibigay kong guidelines para sa recorded videos. Okay, winners from this activity shall receive the following incentives. May incentives po kayo. Ay, mali. Ano yung incentive na yon? Number one, flat 1 po kayo. Regardless kung ano grupo kayo, basta kayo ang champion, flat 1 po kayo sa prelim and midterm. Individual output and prelim major activities or examination plus may certificate of recognition na may seal na ISO. Very important po yung ISO, Keme. Makikita niyo yung importance noon kapag nag-discuss ulit tayo ng ISO standards. Kapag first runner-up po kayo, 97 lang po ang grading nyo sa prelim or midterm, individual. Ayan. Plus certificate of recognition. Kapag second runner-up po yung grupo ninyo, 95% po sa prelim, individual output in prelim major examination plus certificate of recognition. Naririnig niyo po ba ako? Can you hear me? Ayan. Sige. Ngayon, yung nagpapa-admit. Ayan. Second runner-up. Sir, parang kulang po yata. May dalawa pang grupo ang wala. Kasi tatlo na ito, champion, first runner-up, and second runner-up. Yung dalawa po, sir, na group, ano ang mangyayari? Ipagdarasal ko na lang po ang kanilang kaluluwa kung ano po ang mangyayari sa kanilang charot. May grade lang po. May grade din naman po, pero hindi gaanong mas bongga kaysa dito sa tatlong nauna. Kaya pag-igihang mabuti ang Hunger Games kasi dito nakasalalay ang ating mga buhay. Sige, maingay talaga pag walang headset. Ngayon, ito po yung ang ating division birth district number 1, district 1, you are called presenters. This district will give the presentation in every synchronous class. They will be the one to discuss the assigned topic to their classmates. Ibig sabihin, every week may iba't ibang may presenters. Every week may magpipresent iba-ibang grupo. Tama. Important notes to remember.
The presentation must be pre-recorded video. It must not be less than 15 minutes and not more than 20 minutes. All of the members of the group are expected to discuss the assigned topic for them. Failure to present means a losing point to the group. Presenters shall be graded along substance of the presentation, overall presentation or performance, quality and effectiveness of the response, connection with the audience. Dapat po yung ating video presentation ay parang pack na pack. Ano pang naging bigkain tayo kung hindi yan pack na pack? Pero dapat may substance at hindi niwawala yung yung quality and effectiveness of the presentation. Okay, District 1 yan. Ang District 2 naman ay yung mga demonyo sa buhay natin. Yung tinatawag nating mga devils, yung mga demonyo. Yung Group 2 or District 2, this district will be the black sheep of each presentation. This group shall or may go against the presenters. Go against with what the presenters have to share, but with supported with facts. Ibig sabihin, kayo po ang mag-question doon sa pinipresent ng presenters. Ibig sabihin, pwede kayo mag-generate ng question regarding sa presentation. Pwede po kayo mag-propose ng debate about sa discussion, about sa presentation. Kaya ang mga demonyo po ang tawag sa inyo, District 2 Devils. Kayo yung magiging kalaban ng mga presenters. District 2. Pero friendly fight lang tayo dito. Huwag magsasabunutan. Kapag nagkita personally, huwag masyadong personalin. Ha? Sige. Next. Siyempre, kung may angels, may tinatawag din tayong angels, mga anghel. Ano naman itong District 3 na ito? This district shall be the best friends of the presenters. The members of the group shall, may, or is, number 1, answer the inquiries of the devils. So, syempre, kung magtatanong ang mga demonyo, ang sasagot ng kanilang mga katanungan ay yung mga anghel ng buhay natin. Actually, hindi sasagot ang presenter sa mga tanong ng mga demonyo kasi ang magtatanong sa mga presenters ay ako. Ang sasagot doon sa mga demonyo ay yung mga anghel. Kaya dapat alamin nyo ang presentation din ng mga presenters at makinig during the presentations. Also, kayo ang kalaban ng mga demonyo. You will face the devils in a debate. Defend at all costs the presenters. Kung ano ang hiningi sa inyo ng mga demonyo, tatapatan ninyo. And dyan, go lang. District 4. Yung mga District 4 ay yung mga, Diyos ko, mga supervisor natin. Tinatawag nating evaluators. This district shall criticize and evaluate the presentation of each group. Specifically, they must parang kayo magiging boss. Pero ang i-evaluate evaluators ay ako. Okay? Number 1. Share to the class the strengths and weaknesses of the presentation. Provide a grade from 1 to 20 and shall explain the rest of the class the generation of the grade. I-grade ninyo po o i-criticize po ninyo, evaluate po ninyo yung presentation. Magbibigay po kayo ng strengths and weaknesses. O kapag may nagbigay na evaluate na ganito ngaya, strength and weaknesses, 1 point, 1 point, kada recitation, 1 point, 1 point. Okay? Bibigyan nyo ng grade yung presentation from 1 to 20 at i-explain ninyo kung ano ang ibig sabihin ng grade na yon. And also, kayo ang magiging judge sa magiging winner between the clash of the angels and then the devils. Ang nanalo ngayon sa presentation na ito between angels and the devils are the angels. And explain why, kung bakit sila ang nanalo. Ayan. So parang interactive, lahat may gagawin. Next. District 5, the summarizers. This district shall be the gateway for the ending of each presentation, specifically the members of this group must Letter A, provide their most significant findings in the presentation. Kayo ang magsa-summarize ng ginawa ng mga presenters. Mag-generate din kayo ng conclusion in every presentation. We therefore conclude that arts, education, and in plural society are well integrated. Keme-keme. Depende rin yan sa magiging approach natin doon sa conclusion na yun. C. Formulate general recommendations regarding the discourse and for the betterment of future presentations. Siyempre, kapag nag-generate ng strength and weaknesses, yung sa evaluators, kayo naman, kayo magbibigay ng recommendation. Ito dapat ang gagawin ng mga presenters sa mga susunod na mga presentation. Ito nga yan. Ito naman ang gagawin ng mga angels. Ito naman ang gagawin ng mga devils. Keme-keme. For the betterment of future presentations. Yan ang gawa ng mga District 5 summarizers. Okay. Sabi nga doon, may the odds be in your favor. Kaya ito po ang magiging topic natin. Ito po ay mag-i-start next week na. Ang ma-assign po sa District 1, ito po ang topic natin. Later on po, mag-upload po ako kung sino po ang District 1, District 2, District 3, District 4, and District 5. Take note, also, kung sino man po ang ma-assign sa District 1, hindi na po kayo gagawa ng assignment kasi may gagawin kayong report or presentation. Again, yung assignment po kanina na what are the considerations or what cannot be considered as arts, culture, and education? Hindi na po kayo gagawa noon kasi gagawin nyo na lang po itong presentation na ito next week. The topic is discuss the evolution of culture and arts education. Trace culture and arts education in terms of characteristics, features, and functions. Ayan. Perfect. Pero, yung mga hindi po naka-assign na presenters next week, gagawin nyo po yung assignment natin. Naintindihan? Okay. District 2, the topic is how do culture and arts education has been integrated in the aspects of society, politics, economy, religion, social aspects. What are the various organizations working to strengthen culture and arts education in the Philippines? And District 3 topic, cultural identity and diversity in the classroom. All of this shall be uploaded sa ating Google Classroom, kaya wag po kayo mag-alala. District 4, cultural relativism and ethnocentrism. District 5, multiculturalism and assimilation. Yan lang. Kung may tanong po, ano po ang tanong natin? Sige po. Tanong. May pasok po ba kayo pagkatapos ng 10:30?
Yes, meron po, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sino po ang instructor ninyo? Ano po?
Nagsenda ng link si Sir J.
Ay, teka lang. Kausapin ko muna si Sir J na may consultation muna tayo. Ha, madali lang. Wait lang. Tawagan po. Mag-generate kayo ng tanong. Kung may tanong po kayo, wait lang. Tawagan si Sir J. Hello, Sir J. Good morning. Opo. Oh, wait lang, sir. Madali lang. May ginagawa lang. May consultation lang ako, ha? May consultation lang ako, madali. Madali lang matapos, sir.
Wag na akong next meeting na ako papasok. Kapag pinapagawa na kami sa amin sa i-AM mo na sa klase mo na mag-overtime ka na at ako na lang
Okay. Kailan next week ka? Or next meeting nila this week?
Next meeting, this Thursday.
Ay, okay. Sabihan ko na lang sila, sir.
Sabi ko yung mga bata, ilan ko pala sila tinatawag mo sa
Thank you, chup-chup, mwa.
Ikaw na magsabi sa mga akin.
Opo, no problem. Sabi ni Sir Jay, di na daw po kayo mag-meet. Diba? Blessing and makapangyarihan tayong tunay. Kasi nag-overtime tayo. Wala siyang magagawa kasi major subject ako. Charot. Okay. Wala na po daw tayong kayong pasok kay Sir J. Ngayon, may tanong po ba? Other questions? Lahat ng presentation ko po ngayon, ibibigay ko po sa ating Google Classroom. Huwag po kayo mag-alala. Pati po itong natin, pre-recorded video po natin, upload ko po sa YouTube para mas maganda. Ibibigay ko na lang po yung link sa inyo para hindi nyo na po i-download. Ha?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Kung may tanong po, ay i-chat nyo na lang po ako. Pwede po lang po sa G-chat. Ano yung G? Anong tawag doon? Sa group chat. Pa-stroke na tayo. Okay na? Alas 10 na. Mag-aalas 11 na pala. Magsaing na tayo. Kung wala pong tanong, halina po tayo at mag-picture-picture muna. Picture-picture. I-end ko na ito ha. I-end ko na itong recording natin.